Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's me, Daybreak, and
Marshcario, welcome to our new channel.
today we're gonna hit you guys with some heartbreaking news. Felt like this was way too important for us to not make a video about.
I'm sure all of you have read the title already, but the story of Ash Ketchum is finally over.
Yes, we know. I really don't want to see him go, especially since we just got out of school yesterday for winter break. Okay, so put this into perspective. We just finished our finals week in high school. We just had to worry about presentations and tests, and had to say goodbye to our good friends and sleep on all of that. Which, to be honest, I don't know about you guys, but I had a freaking good sleep last night. I'm just saying. I'm saying. And then I wake up to this news. Nah, I really can't take it.
Let me ask you this, trainers. Who is the characters you immediately think when you associate with Pokemon? I'll give you like 3 seconds. Ash. Now who is his Pokemon? I'll give you another 3 seconds. Pikachu. See how easy that was? Of course you do. You have a big brain like me. Pokemon in general has been so familiar with these faces, especially Pikachu, because he's literally the mascot of Pokemon. I mean, closest thing is an Eevee, but who knows? Are they gonna really change it in this new story arc? I really hope not. It's just so hard for me to cope because these two new characters are so iconic for the series, but now their role is gonna be taken over by these new two new these characters with 3 new Paldean starters. I'm just saying, it is probably going to be super hard to be talked to impact and influence Ash and Pikachu had in the world. And I hope they don't ditch these two characters out of the dust, out of money for this new series, and hopefully it just had some cameo or side character in the future.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we're gonna get that kind of treat with these new protagonists, which I'm excited for. Although I really do hope they don't disappoint, because they have so much they can build off of these old characters, like, uh, yeah, who do you think, Brock, maybe? Out of all the most obscure ones, to enhance these new protagonists.
Me too, and I hope they really execute it well in the coming years in this new Pokemon anime series.
Yeah, absolutely. But alright, back to the main source and juice. So having Ash go, keep in mind Pikachu has to leave too, if that's gonna happen. It's like ending a saga of Mickey Mouse with someone like Ronald Rat. Like, there's no way there's gonna have the same kind of flow or kind of same feel that we always had, the nostalgia in a sense. And personally, I'm a bit hesitant for this change too. But there's something that's always important to remember, and that is nothing in this world will last forever. And that's something I've had to deal with a lot, whether it's down to saying goodbye to my grandmother from a fun vacation trip that we had, down to this exact example, having Ash leave. It's just really heartbreaking. And yeah, so over 25 years, Ash's journey has to end at some point, and we're already at that point.
I mean, we got to see his progression throughout the anime into the Indigo League, into Kalos League, which he should have won, by the way, but he also managed to win the championship in Sun and Moon. Hopefully you guys know this already, because I'm about to spoil the rest of you. The Journey's anime real quick. Ash beat Leon in the World Championship League, making him world champion of the entire Pokemon series.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm still happy about that. That was an amazing episode.
Dude, yeah, finally. Oh my god, finally.
For real. I mean, so coming from a story writer perspective, the main character of the highest growing franchise. Wait, is Pokemon still the highest grossing franchise? Uh, wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? The mean, you mean the little honey loving bear, like Winnie the Pooh, overtook Pokemon? Bro, are you serious? Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes. It was amazing because, like, he finally achieved his dream after so long. Like, what else is there left to do for Ash and his development as a character?
Nothing.
Exactly. I mean, but a lot of speculation with Marshcario and I thought that Ash and Go would travel to the Paldea region to become mentors or something like that. Since Ash is like the new Pokemon World Champion, but we never thought that the end of his saga would actually come to fruition so soon.
I know. It came so out of whack. Like, like we both woke up and like just saw like a clear picture of what just happened. I'm like, oh, that's one way to start a morning.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah, it's not cool, but like,
Not-
the entire thing is just bittersweet.
I know. As much as I despise and refuse on Twitter because there are drama, just for you guys, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there in frenzy of this news drop. Now, there's a lot of things worth mentioning here, and I will show you these one by one, which, wow, there's a lot of dig in here. Alright, to start off, we have two new Pokemon protagonists, Rico and Roy. Although they may not experience the type of happiness we older folk felt with Ash and Pikachu, but also, I can't say too much since this is recent news as recording of this video, so I can't really have an opinion on the new characters yet.
You know, honestly, for me, I really kind of like their designs. They're really appealing.
Yeah, and especially the colors and the new uplifting of the series, I'm really optimistic of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm assuming the Sprigatito is Rico's new partner. Same thing with Roy with Ray Coco, but not sure about Quaxley though.
So, I don't know, this is a really weird stretch. I don't know, Quaxley just seems to be vibing there, and honestly, I kind of get those Team Rocket Morpeko vibes from that. I don't know, it's just fun.
I don't know, but it could also be one of the comedy relaxation of those type of Pokemons with like Oshawott.
Yeah,
But
it's
if that's the
kind of like Grookey from the...
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, but who knows? Maybe Quaxley could be a really interesting character or be part of Team Rocket. But I personally don't know why he's there, but I'll take it regardless. I'm not usually a big fan of change, but I'm trying to have a positive outlook on this new story for these new protagonists. I really hope they keep the excitement that I always felt when watching this series, especially X and Y and Pokemon Journeys.
Oh my gosh, for real. I absolutely love the kind of adventure feel I got from X and Y. That was amazing.
Honestly, dude, it was pretty amazing because, wow, I don't know, it felt really different during that generation. Anyways, another thing I found really interesting is the similarities of Rico and Ash. I didn't notice this until later this morning, but the hair clip on top of her hair actually resembles the same symbol that Ash had in the Indigo League. Yeah, I can't explain how cool that is, especially how they're connected somehow, which leads us to our third news flash.
Wait. I'm sorry. Before we get there, I don't know if this has anything extra new to go over, but like that pendant kind of looks like Ash's Thunderstone that he tried to give Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's like before Lieutenant Surge's gym fight, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of drama doing this. I mean, like literally the whole series of people arguing, oh, this is not Ash's daughter, or oh, this is Ash's daughter. There's a lot of war and everything, which I think a lot of you would lose brain cells looking into Twitter, which
I had to lose a couple brain cells doing this video.
Yeah. Us researching about this is oh god.
Anyway, back to the main video, you know. So
yeah.
This is my favorite part. So speaking of being a daughter of Ash, so Rico, according to Latrix on Twitter, thank you so much for the newsflash, by the way, may actually be Ash and Serena's daughter.
I mean, the similarities are there, so I mean, there's no coincidence about that.
Yeah, exactly. And I even looked at a close-up picture with Rico, Ash, and Serena, and it just makes sense. Like, I can see the resemblance easily, especially with this familiar Journeys art style that they have. Made it kind of easier to see the resemblance. And honestly, I'm just going crazy just thinking about that, to be honest. Since X and Y is one of my favorite Pokemon anime series, you guys probably know why now. I mean, but like, I just really like Serena and her character. And the interaction between Ash and Serena are my favorite, no doubt, and I plan for that to stay that way, thank you very much. But some of you might say,
Dawn's interaction with Ash is so much better than... And that's why she was actually in Journeys instead of Serena.
Yeah, no, get out of here with that bullcrap. But yeah, like, so apparently, also, besides that, Rico in Japanese is actually the same name as Ash's Japanese voice actor, which is actually pretty cool.
And I don't know if this is true, but have you figured out who was the voice actor to this, or that hasn't been announced yet?
No, I don't think it's been announced today, or whatever.
I wonder how the original voice actor in Japan, Ash's voice actor, might actually be staying or having the role of Rico.
You know, I wonder actually, because
I don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know yet, but wow, there's a lot of cave in. But anyways, she's from the Kanto region. She refuses to talk about her family or keeps her family name a secret, which I guess that could be a connection. I mean, I know Ash's father remained to be a secret for the longest time. I mean, 25 years, geez. But he wasn't never, hesitant to go to his mom's house with his friends. I mean, if she was the daughter of Ash, why wouldn't you brag about your father being the world championship who beat Leon? Like, I don't get that. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't get that either, but whatever.
Hey, I want that kind of dad, but who knows? But the next thing is her black hair and her blue eyes. I'm assuming she's referring to Ash's black hair and Serena's blue eyes. Not much to say there.
I mean, is it too late to stop wishing for a new story arc? Because apparently Team Rocket may actually be leaving soon, with the story of Ash Ketchum concluding. And if I recall correctly, the whole purpose of Team Rocket was actually to just capture Ash's Pikachu, because like they thought that, or I guess Giovanni thought that Pikachu was the strongest Pokemon that they actually needed for their team. I mean, but I don't know. They've gotten so used to it that I don't really know what they do it anymore. They just do it for fun, just to mess with Ash and Pikachu. I don't know, but to be honest, they've just become a staple antagonist in Ash's journey throughout the regions. And they've also just been so much fun with their goofy and bipolar and sometimes really crazy and close goals in order to capture Pikachu and other Pokemon.
We're going so much to love these people and so much throughout the anime, and the fact that we were cheering on for Ash during the Masters World Cup tournament makes me love them even more. I had to see them go. Personally, I think this photo says it all. I wasn't prepared for trouble, but not for this. And you gotta make it double for those tears I'm about to make.
Dang! Dude, for real. I am not ready for them to go. This is just amazing.
I know, James. I know.
Okay, but another thing is that Ash's old Butterfree. You guys remember that one from the Indigo League? The one that had to say goodbye because the Butterfree's a simp for the... Anyway.
Never again. Never again.
Yeah. So that same Butterfree from the Indigo League actually reunites with Ash during the last episode. Actually, the last episode of the mainline series. I think it was episode 136 today.
Yeah,
released. Yeah. So I never really watched the Indigo League personally when I was a child, but damn, I knew what this moment was about. It was just beautiful and heartbreaking too to have to see one of Ash's Pokemon have to leave, and it just really showed how much Ash loved for his Pokemon, and I love that moment so much. But honestly, at the very end, they brought him back. I can't believe it, and my gosh.
It was a really emotional moment for the both of us, honestly.
The amount of emotions that emerged from my tears was incredible. Like, at the very end, when they were like starting to roll the credits, they played the whole intro instead of the half intro or whatever. At the very end, like, I was already starting to cry, and I know you remember that because I was just like,
yeah.
crying. But, like,
yeah.
And then they finally showed us the little image at the very bottom that you can see. I was already crying near the end, but they had to add that, and the waterworks just started flowing right again. And that's like, they really want to pull on my heartstrings. But
honestly, dude, I think at that time, like, wow, it was such an emotional roller coaster. Like, so many feelings and moments were like going up and down. But wow, remember episode 1 of the Indigo League? Well, I do. The scene where Ash just got Pikachu, and defended like a horde of Sparrows, which, dear God, and Pikachu saving his ass basically. And after all that ordeal, he saw Ho-Oh after the Sparrow attack.
that was amazing.
And yeah, and after the 136 aired, it came back to this. And Ho-Oh came back once again for the last episode to finish off the main story of Ash Ketchum.
And if I remember, he came in the midst of clouds, then they really just had the same exact shot, same exact parting image. They had the same exact rainbow. Oh, they had it perfect.
Honestly, dude, I think they just watched the episode beforehand, but hey, who knows?
20 times before they said, okay, let's do this.
Probably, but well, hey, good tribute though. I fucking loved it.
Thank you, Pokemon.
Yes, thank you. It makes such a good significant exit to beloved characters such as Ash. I really don't have to say much on this, but how cool it is. So yeah, thank you, Ash, and Ho-Oh especially.
Finally, we are here. The cream of the crop, the bestest of the bestest news for today. So, we got a special message from the English voice actor of Ash, and pardon me if I do mispronounce her name, but Sarah Chenny, excuse me. I hope I pronounced her name or last name specifically correctly. Honestly, this is enough to make a grown man cry, and well, pretty much all I can do is the same, like as I pretty much did with the Pokemon Anime earlier tonight. But anyways, from her tweet, she says that it's been an extraordinary privilege to have been the English voice of Ash Ketchum for what will be 17 years. No matter what lies beyond his final chapter, he'll live forever in our hearts of many generations to come. I'll keep him present for all of us in every way I can. And all I can is, yes, absolutely, I agree with that, and please do keep it present in all of our hearts, because like, oh.
Yeah, dude. Wow. And I wonder if she's be returning in the next series, or maybe another voice actor. Who knows, honestly.
You think you think her voice acting will actually sound like a girl this time instead of like a high-pitched boy?
I don't know, actually, but I would be actually surprised if she would actually leave, or, be that same Rika,
Yeah, honestly.
But honestly, I really do hope Ash will continue to live on such an amazing character, especially today. Miss Sarah, thank you for such your dedicated work to make our childhoods amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, thank you so much. I absolutely love the voice acting you've done for Ash. And something that's really interesting, I just randomly thought about this right now, but it's interesting to think about how we just take a character for granted. Because like I remember at the very beginning that everybody just like hated on Ash just because. I don't get it. But now it's like with this recent news drop, everybody's just crying for him. It's a really weird transition, but it's such a deserved one too for such an impactful character on the series.
Yeah, and especially how much he developed over the years. I mean, literal decades. It's such an amazing story to tell for the later generations and beyond.
Absolutely. I mean, all of this, it's just a lot to mentally unravel. I mean, for me especially, because I've been with the series for so long, pretty much my entire life. I mean, although I've been on and off with the franchise occasionally, it's always so welcoming to see that familiar childish face of Ash's again, and once I did reconnect with the series, it was always there to just bring me back into its warming arms, I guess. I don't know, but I've been more dedicated to the games instead of the anime, but it's just super nice to see that face once again.
Yeah, the games and anime core thing for Pokemon. But anyways, Pokemon has been there for me.
Yeah, same for me too.
Throughout 2.5 decades, and as hard it may be to accept the end of Ash and the start of Riku and Roy right away, I will always enjoy the delights of Pokemon again.
Yeah, and I hope that will be the same for you all too. I mean, and with that being said, I think we finally reached the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching so much. And please let us know your thoughts about this very bittersweet, saddening, heartwarming moment. And like what we missed as content wise.
I hope you guys have a great Merry Christmas, and hopefully we all see you soon, and probably we do a review of 136 or maybe something else. Who knows? But hopefully we all see you soon. Anyways, guys.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Ash Ketchum.